Hello everyone, this is Professor Sanan Sari and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Friends, in our today's video lecture, we will discuss about the most frequently asked questions of Tybcom Semester 6 Business Economics. In this video lecture, we will learn one by one most very important question from each and every modules. So in this particular subject, that is business economics, friends, we have total 4 modules. So let's start together. In a very first module, we need to learn total 5 questions. Okay, the very first question is Ricardian theory of comparative cost, and you have to do this question with its assumptions and a required diagrams, okay, and schedules too. So whenever it is necessary, you guys have to make a table, you have to draw a diagram, and you guys have to write the assumptions too. So there are two theories, we can say, which is based on the cost, comparative and absolute cost. The very first one is the Ricardian theory, and the second question is HO theory, which is also called as HECKSCHER-OHLIN theory. So you guys need to do a proper preparation of both the theories. Definitely one question can be asked in your examination in between these two questions. Okay, so very first is Ricardian theory with its assumptions and required diagrams and schedules, and second question Heckscher-Ohlin theory. यहाँ पर भी आपको इसके assumptions, इसके diagrams, इसमें दो types है friends, factor abundant and factor intensity. So दोनों का आपको preparation करना है, and video lectures जो है already मेरे channel पे uploaded है, मैं link जो है description में mention कर दूंगी. Second is reciprocal demand and offer curve. So basically they can ask you this question in short notes, so you have to do a preparation for the same. Next we have last year के paper में they have asked about this question, that is distinguish between the Ricardian theory and HO theory. So अगर आप दोनों theories को अच्छे तरीके से पढ़ लेते हैं, preparation कर लेते हैं with the diagrams, assumption and all the particular stuffs and material, so you can easily write the distinction between both of this. Okay, and the last for the model number 1 is the types of terms of trade. You need to learn what is terms of trade and different types. For example, NBTT, DBTT and ITT. Net barter terms of trade, gross barter terms of trade and income terms of trade. Okay, so now let's move further for the model number 2. And the model number 2, again in the model number 2 we have total 6 to 7 questions along with the short notes. Okay, for the long answer you need to do a proper preparation of first 2 questions. इन दोनों में से कोई भी एक question definitely आपको पूछा जाएगा. And one thing I would like to inform you, our question number 1, according to the exam paper pattern, the question number 1 will be based on the objective. So what about the question number 2? So would like to inform you, your question number 2 will come from the module 1. Okay, so आप अगर इन सारे questions का preparation कर रहे हैं, it means आप question number 2 का preparation कर रहे हैं. Okay, now let's move further. So we can say that in the question number 3, whatever the question will come, these question will come from the model number 2. So we can say that the question number 3 will come from the model number 2. So free trade policy and protectionist trade policy की कुछ arguments हैं, against में है, कुछ favor में. It is simple is that they are talking about merits and demerits of free trade policy and protectionist trade policy. इन दोनों में से कोई एक question के आने के बहुत ही ज़्यादा chances है. So never skip these questions, friends. Do the practice of these questions. Next is types and classification of tariffs. Tariffs के different classification है. They can ask you the classification of tariffs and they can ask you about the types of tariffs. So the question will be same. Okay, next is non-tariff barriers, in which we need to do focus on the import quota. Then we have objectives of economic integration. We need to learn this question, and these two are very important for the short note purpose. European Union, and next is Brexit. Brexit is nothing but the Britain exit from the European Union. Okay, so ये सारी चीज़ें आपको मिल जाएंगी. अगर आपको कहीं पर कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है, so do connect with me, I'll sort it out. Okay, now the question number model number 3, it means we are talking about question number 4. So our question number 4 will come from the model number 3. The very first we need to do a proper preparation about this question, that is the structure of balance of payment, in which have 3 different accounts: trade account, current account, capital account, statistical discrepancy. We need to do a proper study about the structure of balance of payment. If you want, please do message me, I'll share you the video link for this question. Okay, then you have to do a proper preparation of types of disequilibrium and causes of disequilibrium. Then Do focus on the WTO, World Trade Organization, and its agreements. So basically चार एग्रीमेंट्स पे ज़्यादा फोकस करें, ट्रिप्स, ट्रिम्स, AOA एंड गेट्स. ओके फ्रेंड, चलिए पढ़ते हैं लास्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 विल कम फ्रॉम द मॉडल नंबर 4 एंड मॉडल नंबर 4 इज द लास्ट मॉडल ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, दिस सब्जेक्ट. सो अगेन हियर वी हैव अ 6 to 7 क्वेश्चन जिस पे हमें फोकस करना है. ओके, तो सबसे पहला है फंक्शंस ऑफ फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, विच इज़ वेरी इजी. फॉरेन एक्सचेंज के दो फंक्शंस होते हैं जहाँ पर आपको बहुत अच्छे से हाईलाइट्स करके आंसर्स को लिखने हैं. देन वी हैव अ ट्रांजैक्शन इन फॉरेन एक्सचेंज, वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. दे कैन आस्क यू अबाउट दीज ट्रांजैक्शन इन शॉर्ट नोट्स ऑल्सो, और दे कैन आस्क यू अबाउट अ लॉन्ग आंसर ऑल्सो. आर्बिट्रेज, हेजिंग एंड स्पेकुलेशंस, इसको कभी कभी ये लोग शॉर्ट नोट्स में पूछते हैं, कभी कभी मर्ज करके दे कैन डायरेक्टली आस्क यू इन द क्वेश्चन नंबर इन लॉन्ग आंसर. Spot and forward exchange rate we need to learn. Triple P theory, in which we have a two versions, absolute and relative versions. So दोनों का भी अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन करना है. Role of central bank and exchange rate in India, इसको आप शॉर्ट नोट्स के लिए प्रिपेयर करेंगे. सो आई होप आप जो है अवेयर हो चुके हैं व्हाट आर द इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन एंड व्हाट आर द क्वेश्चन इन विच वी नीड टू डू प्रायर फोकस्ड एट द टाइम ऑफ डूइंग दिस सेल्फ स्टडी फॉर इकोनॉमिक सब्जेक्ट. सो आई होप आपको ये क्वेश्चन बैंक समझ में आ गया होगा. एंड होपिंग फॉर द बेस्ट फॉर योर रिजल्ट्स. डू योर बेस्ट एंड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर एग्जाम. बाय बाय, हैव अ नाइस डे एवरीबॉडी, टेक केयर.